challenge in May earlier, which is fantastic. 4th place. That was a hugely stacked tournament.
Yeah,
so
it was.
Brussels also, playing very well this month of May, and I believe we're in June now, but very much in the zone, as it says, and he's going up against Ryusei, of course, who is a staple of the Japanese FGC.
Yeah, an absolute beast too. Someone who I think. I always like to find, at least the way to me that Ryusei plays, fearless. Has always been very, very fearless, even in Street Fighter V as well. Is willing to, because a lot of people, especially in this game, are very risk-averse. I feel like he's willing to let it rip if he has a read in a way that a lot of people aren't.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Love it, love it.
Let's see. Is this a button check or are we straight in? Yeah, it's a button check.
Will
there
be.
you go. So,
I love the asset package this year. All these character portraits.
No, everyone on the Couch Warriors team has really put in a lot of effort.
We don't have the alternative costumes, so we have the player portraits.
Exactly.
It's very good.
Exactly right. I think it's a nice idea. One thing that I love about this community, not just in OCE but globally, is the personalities, right? Everyone is such a character, and unless you go to these majors, you don't really get to experience that, and actually get, go out for dinner with the Japanese guys and learn more about them, more than just being a professional gamer, right? And I think doing little things like that, where they get to express themselves a little bit, is always a really good idea, and I think that everybody should do it more.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm a big fan.
Because we only really get to meet them through social media, right?
Yeah, or watching their replays on Ranked or something. It's not really a look. You don't get to meet the person, right? Which is the best part of this whole thing, is getting to spend time with these wonderful people here in the crowd, here on the stage.
And meeting the best player for that character.
Yeah,
that is always a privilege.
100%.
There's plenty of Ed players, there's plenty of JP players, but meeting the best JP or the best Ed, especially if you main that character.
100%. It's like meeting your heroes, right?
It sure is.
It's a real privilege.
All right.
And these two definitely are on that list of best with their character in the world, and that's why they're here in Winners Finals at Battle Arena Melbourne 15, ladies and gentlemen.
Winners side action here, of course, so both of these players will have another chance if they do lose here today. Ryusei takes on Good 8 Squad's Sahara. This is a very high stakes match. We are into the top 4 of Battle Arena Melbourne 15 now, and any of these players could have a very good chance of taking the entire tournament. Let's get into it. Sahara versus Ryusei, Battle Arena Melbourne 15 in Melbourne, Australia.
Winner qualifies for grand finals here, so there is a lot on the line. And let's see who's going to set the tempo here early.
Oh, and look at this opening offense from Ryusei.
Both of these characters like to sort of play that in-between game a little bit here, so it's going to be interesting to see who takes the role of the aggressor. So far, it has been Ryusei.
Ryusei just keeping Sahara locked down with the portal in conjunction with the aggression. All right, I like the parry from Sahara. You don't get any crouching jabs. Going to see forward now. No throw. Meaty pressure.
Stand heavy punches. A menace. Great conversion.
Huge swing from Ryusei. He's going to use the level 1 here to close it out. Oh, doesn't even need it, Tom.
The OD spike does a hell of a lot of damage at the end of those combos. So nice and easy. Ryusei on the board in what I would say is a pretty quick round 1.
I could see Ryusei jumping up and down on the spot, getting himself warmed up in the crowd before he actually came on board for this match. He's certainly in the zone.
Yeah, high energy guy. Definitely a very high energy guy. Okay, air to air, great parry, good timing for it, great decision from Sahara to the corner, but the OD Amnesia fighting his way out, using the resource to escape. Wow, he got away with ripping the crystal there, and it pays in spades. Back to full screen we go.
That's some of that JP privilege there. If you've got the portal up, you do have someone watching your back.
100%.
All right, Ryusei opting to just, look at that huge swing from Sahara now. Gets rewarded with the corner. Now Amnesia from Ryusei. We're going to see he's not going to do it again. He's already done it once this round.
Just jumps out again.
Both players with level 3. Ryusei running low on drive gauge.
And you can't just jump out here. You have to hold all of this, but the blocks! Great defense!
Oh,
and the level 3
and
reversal.
A straight wake up. Don't know if this is going to be enough, Tom.
I think
he's going to have...
going to be alive, but I think it was a great spend. Yes, now the situation here is so much better. Ooh. I love the OD Amnesia. Oh my god, that converts. Crouching medium kick, full conversion. Goes for the Oki. On the shimmy bait. That was disgusting. What a game 1. And that's what I was talking about, right? Like, Ryusei just commits to these high-risk options because he has the read, right? Fearless play from Ryusei in game 1 there. That was sick.
It's so expensive to try and tech against JP in the corner, especially with all the setups he has. And if anyone has all those setups, it's going to be Ryusei. He knows when you're in the corner, you're a little bit desperate. You might press buttons on wake up.
Yeah.
But look, both of those rounds still could have gone either way, Tom. I mean, there were a few very big reads. Both of these players had fantastic reads, but it was just Ryusei able to close out the last 2 or 3 reads there to take game number 1. Straight back into it.
It's just capitalizing on small exchanges. And Ryusei was just doing it better in game 1. So I don't know if Sahara really has much that he can adjust in the game plan here. It's probably just going to be more of the same, but do it better, truthfully.
Threatening with the feint. Oh, no anti-air from Ryusei in time. Sahara, great jump.
I'd love to see Sahara do a bit better of a job of controlling the corner when they get it. Because Ryusei has been pushed back to the wall several times, but it either just jumped out or fought back immediately, every single time. Haven't got any mileage out of it at all.
Sahara fishing for a whiff punish there in the neutral, tries to jump back. Ryusei calls it out.
Great conversion. Into the corner we go. Let's see what we can do with it here.
I like the delayed meter there from Sahara. Great
nice.
parry.
Okay.
He's going to get rewarded with the corner now. Amnesia Ryusei not taking any of that. Just going to go straight for the Amnesia. Oh, that whiff punish hurts.
A nasty whiff punish. Goes for the DI to burn him out. Now look for... Oh, again, these jump outs. They're really costing him, Alex.
Yeah, that could have cost Sahara the round, but he does manage to capitalize. There it is, round 1, Sahara. Oh, huge jump in.
Big time.
Quite sure what Ryusei was looking for there.
Great air throw. Beautiful stuff. Sets up the crystal. Pokey situation.
Those portals causing Sahara to back off there. Ryusei's been great with the lockdown and then using the strength of the portals as a springboard for the aggression. But speaking of aggression, here comes Sahara. Looks like this second game is running away well and truly.
Yeah, definitely. Has been just much more offense focused. I think was a little bit too passive game 1.
Several great jump-ins from Sahara. Oh. Okay, Ryusei trying to make an attempt, but it's not going to work. Sahara answering with game number 2, tying it up at 1 game apiece here. Going to see a move back to character select from Ryusei. No, we're straight back into it.
Straight back in. Just got the game plan is working. We just need to adjust a little bit, be a bit more in control, use those anti-airs.
This is so dangerous here. The first player to get a confirm into drive rush is going to be rewarded with the corner. There's a big jump in there.
Oh, that was so unlucky for Sahara. That was an open world combo if you just hit a heavy there, but instead, back to full screen, and now you're in the shmup hell. Crystal's out, throwing those ghosts.
It's a great jump. Sahara in now. Oh. Okay, trying to find a way in.
Punish, absolutely. Beautiful stuff. Back to full screen with you.
You're out again. Down to 40% health. Oh!
Great DP.
That is one way to answer drive rush.
But that's going to be dead here, Alex.
That'll do it.
Beautiful stuff. And again, didn't even need to spend any bar. Just using that drive meter efficiently. Like you said earlier, that drive management is really the key thing that separates these guys from the rest of the world.
Oh, and Ryusei just waiting for something to Sahara to press a button. Oh! That hurts so much. These normals from Ed. Gonna do, yep. This is the 3rd time he's done Amnesia, being pushed in the corner there.
So gross. Used the Amnesia as a bit of a ploy and then went for the overhead on the Ghost.
Go and look at all that screen space stolen back thanks to the portal lockdown. Sahara trying to get footing here, just eating that crouching medium kick. Level 3 for Ryusei. Sahara almost at level 3 also, but here comes the level 2 from Ryusei trying to close out this round. And game number 3, that might be enough.
No! Drop the conversion, but it's okay. Works out in the end. Drive rush in, spend all that cash, secure the game 2-1. This has been an incredibly bad back and forth affair. It was game 1 was just a steamroll from Ryusei. Game 2 was a steamroll from Sahara. Now here we are. Game 3, Ryusei really just ran away with that one. Let's see what the adjustment is here.
These jump-ins from Sahara have been so good, especially in game number 2, but it looks like Ryusei was switched onto it
more,
in that 3rd game.
100%,
and, you know, he was so good at switching between the zoning and the aggression, He's out, he's zoning, and then he's in with the aggression.
Yes.
He's committed every single time. And I mean, you know, that is the archetype of JP.
Yep.
But Ryusei is a master at maximizing his tool set in both those situations.
Absolutely.
And it's up to Sahara to really try and get around that, get in and stay in.
Yes,
because
that's the problem. And losing the corner has really been costing them because they get in and then they just jumped out.
Ryusei has Amnesia 3 times to get out of the corner successfully.
100%. Hasn't been able to control the corner when they've got an offense going. So I'd like to see Sahara make the adjustment here. Let's see if they can figure it out. again, we've got a corner position here. Now we are at full screen, but let's see. But again, just great active choices on offense and defense from Ryusei, and just fights their way out again.
I like this parrying in the neutral from Sahara. Those buttons from Ryusei will drain so much meter if you don't, especially that overhead. Great answer. I'm going to see no amnesia from Ryusei. He's going to content to just sit there in the corner. Sahara trying to get those 3 bars back. Great overhead. You're not getting out for free. Backs off, expecting the amnesia this time. A little bit pensive.
But again, like not doing a lot with the corner here. Here we go. I went for the shimmy.
That's
so
gonna hurt.
Many straight hits, but one of them finally pays off. Sahara back on the board. Are we going to see a Game 5 in our winners finals here?
Total lockdown in the corner. Total lockdown in the corner from Sahara.
Now that's what we've been looking for this whole set.
Just beautiful play. Here comes Ryusei with a little bit of aggression of his own. Oh. Perhaps a crouching medium punch there from Ryusei, just a little too late. Sahara catching him with a counter hit. His own range on that normal. Ryusei puts up the portals, trying to get some drive gauge meter back. He wants all of his drive gauge before he goes in. Here it goes.
Slow, patience.
Sahara opting to jump back.
Doesn't have any reason to take a risk right now.
Yeah.
Forcing Ryusei to be the aggressor and just controlling space. All of a sudden,
look at the walk back. Oh, just gets tagged. That's unfortunate.
All of that hard work, and now we're back to our regularly scheduled content of Ryusei just being in firm control here.
What's he got? I don't think we're going to see a drive impact from either player. They're both too ready for that. Ooh!
Defense, great parry. Ryusei put himself in the corner too.
This is Sahara's game to win now.
Yeah, look for the DI potentially. Nobody just jumps out.
Oh, and such a brave dash
and then
forward.
Level 2s. This
Burned
is
out and still dashes forward. I like it. Oh, look at these parries.
Yeah, just holding it down. A committal option from Sahara pays off.
And look at all that burnout. He's back already. Sahara needs to close this one out. Ryusei only with level 1. Sahara playing extremely conservatively. Wants to take this second game.
Spends the cash.
Sorry, this fourth game.
And that is going to be the round. We are going to a final round here.
Match point now for Ryusei.
Let's see. Can Sahara clutch it out? Force that Game 5. Now it's do or die time here in winners finals. Battle Arena Melbourne.
Was just hoping for a throw tech there. That would have been a full 50% with the level 3 meter. Ryusei didn't bite.
Check on the standing medium punch. Goes in for the stagger. Tick throw option. Dash in. Securing the corner.
And that crouching medium kick from Ryusei has been doing so well. All right. What's he got? Sahara not opting to go back in. Ryusei threatening with the crouching medium kick. Here we go, level 2 time.
Low.
This is going to hurt.
DI into the extra conversion. Secures the Oki. The meter situation now looking rough.
What an answer. That is fantastic. But he's still going to be burned out. Sahara has no choice but to go in now. But level 3 on deck.
Yeah. Opportunity knocks here. We get the right combo. You're dead in 2
Sahara
touches.
almost back. Is he going to take the drive impact? Ryusei's not going to risk it. He is!
Yes, he is!
Oh,
and he gets
great
clipped.
neutral jump!
He clipped him! And he goes into the level 3. And now, look at the drive meter for Ryusei. This is going to be burnout and Oki. 1 touch away from dead. 1 errant DI. And
Sahara.
this is what happens. Now you've got to hold this block string.
With a chance now!
What a vibe check on the challenge. This is over, ladies and gentlemen.
Sahara, 1 chance now. There it is!
Drive rush in, looks like clipped a backdash, and we are going to another Game 5 in winners finals. Another banger set coming at you from Moonee Valley Racecourse. Killer stuff here. Absolutely awesome from the 2 of them. They're having a good time, you can tell as well. So this is going to be it. A first to 1 for all the marbles here on winners side.
I think in that last string while Ryusei was in burnout, I think Sahara was maybe expecting a level 1 to interrupt in the string.
Yep.
That's why there was a little bit of hesitation.
Yep.
And of course, why not if you're up 2 games to 1? But it is now 2 games apiece each. It's anyone's match here. This is winners final action. Taking a breather now before we go into this 5th and final game. The winner of this, of course, will go through to grand final. High stakes, high pressure match. Battle Arena Melbourne 15.
One more first to 1 for all the marbles here on winners finals. Who is going to take it? Will it be Ryusei, who has been in firm control with the JP, or will it be Sahara?
Was that a teabag?
He's
Did I
faking
see
this
something?
bug. He's faking this bug.
Ah, yes.
It is toxic though, but that's just JP's toxic. The corner position and control here.
Sahara in the corner, down to 2.5 bars of drive gauge. in a bit of trouble now.
Yeah, this is back to your regularly scheduled content of Ryusei, just doing a little bit of a bullying session in the corner here. See if Sahara can fight his way out. DP into the back throw is a great start.
All right. And Sahara even it up now with corner pressure. Just looking for that crouching medium kick, looking for a whiff punish.
What a DP.
All right. I like the throw. No amnesia. That health bar is melting from Ryusei. Great perfect parry. Third throw.
Gutsy walk-in throw.
Just wakes up with the jabs.
Oh, but he secured the hit, but actually didn't do anything with it.
What is 2 now? What have we got?
Just takes the hit and full conversion. Back to full
Sahara
screen. This is
has
really
got the
bad.
life to spare. Up step.
Great neutral jump goes straight under the ODDP. Great stuff there.
Big
Now
swing.
set
Big
point
swing
again.
from Sahara, but Ryusei saw that one coming, unfortunately.
Okay, but here we go. Fighting back. Not going down without a fight. Round 2 is a great start for Sahara. Can they force that final round?
Sahara with level 3. Still having trouble with that crouching medium kick from Ryusei.
Beautiful anti-air.
I like the amnesia. Pop it early. Don't want to get cornered.
Sahara's defense has been so good over this last game and a half. Oh, poorly
That's an
placed jump
unfortunate.
in.
Does have level 3 on deck, though.
Oh, bust out again, these DPs. He is not afraid. Whiff punish, goes straight in, spend the cash. No, doesn't do it. Baits it, baits the
That's
amnesia.
what Sahara was looking for in the previous game, and it works out. Final round, final game.
Finally baits the OD amnesia, and it comes at the most important time. Let's see if that is going to dissuade Ryusei from using it in this final round here. Oh, dash in, overhead gets clipped. He was stand blocking, but he hesitated.
That's
Level 2
unfortunate.
time.
All right, Ryusei is going to spend it early. Here we go.
Great defense and even better challenge. Wow, into the level 3. That was ridiculous.
You see that, Tom? Not only defended against the entire level 2, but answered back with their own level 3.
That was sick. That was sick. God damn. All right, here we go. Charging it up.
Oh.
Good shimmy. Sahara has just leveled up. Going for the side switch combos. Secures the corner.
Sahara closing it out now. This could be the end
That's
for
gonna be it.
Ryusei. There it
Secures
is.
the hit. Sahara with their back against the wall fights back and takes down Ryusei in a killer fight.